In this video, I'm going to show you how I turned my roof from this into this. And I didn't use any jet washing, I didn't use any fancy equipment, I didn't use anything expensive. And this is an old 28-year-old roof, so stick around and I'll show you how I got to this point and how this all happened.
Alright, you cheeky people in the comments, I know what you've been saying about my patio. Yeah, it's time to take a little bit of care. So, I've got Wet and Forget. It makes some pretty bold claims that it can remove the mould, the lichen and the algae, and it can do it safely without blasting with a jet wash and without any hard scrubbing. So I'm going to spray it on and I'm going to leave it for a few weeks and we're going to do our own little test. Is this where I just soak my knee by trying to do this one-handed? Sometimes you should just put the camera down and do the job properly. See the gutter downpipe there? You see that gutter downpipe? I'm going to spray everything over to the left of it and everything to the right we'll leave. Well, that took a matter of seconds, so a lot quicker than jet washing, but the proof is in the pudding, so we'll see how it comes out. I'm going to spray a few other bits to see how it works on different materials as well. We're going to give them all a couple of weeks, see how they come out. Right, so follow me. Okay, can you see there on the Upvc we collect quite a bit of the kind of algae and stuff. This is north facing and sun doesn't really come around here in the winter, so typically this would need a wipe down or a quick blast with a jet wash. Let's see what Wet and Forget can do with it, and while we're here we can do a half and half with this as well. So I'm going to do left hand side again with Wet and Forget, if you can see that, the left hand side, and the right hand side I'm just going to leave as it was. Come with me. Okay, once again I'm going to spray the left half of the roof, leave the right half of the roof, see how it does over the next few weeks. Let's see how that goes, because that's probably the hardest bit. Patio, you can always jet wash that easily. The roof, if it cleans the roof, absolute winner. Another surface to try, common one, block paving. I know that's a nightmare, you jet wash that and then you spend half your life brushing sand back into it. So let's go again. I'll go and do half the path and we'll leave half, and then we'll have a contrast in a few weeks' time. And while we're here, why don't I spray this one fence panel that's by the block pave work and see, because there's plenty of algae and stuff growing up on that wood there. Let's see how it comes out. There we go. Now we just sit and wait. Let's give it a few weeks and I'll pop the cameras back on and we'll inspect these few different sections and contrast them. I'm happy with the sprayer, value for money. I think it's good. Well, a few weeks turned into months and I got busy with other projects, but here's some still photos to show the difference. On our patio, you can clearly see where we applied it and where we didn't. And at the moment, I've got a load of insulation on the patio, so I can't quite show you. If you look at the block paving and the fence, you can see it. Let me get the other camera angle here. You can see clearly where it's been sprayed and where it hasn't been, and then a bit of a zoom in on the fence panels on the right, obviously where we sprayed it on the left. The wood reacted very quickly. It worked really well for that. Going back onto the patio slabs, this is just the step on the back patio doors there, and you can see that's when it's wet or kind of moist outside, and then that's when the sun's on it and it's dry. And again, you can clearly see which bits were sprayed. Let's move on to the roof. This is the small little roof at the back, and I've orientated that terribly. You can see the difference, but it's not
drastic. Here is some of the pictures of the application of what I did on the main roof. Didn't get any video of this because I wanted to be safe while I was up there, but you can see that I tried to cover the whole roof as safely as I could, so I didn't really get into the edges and everything. But have a close look at the top ridges here and all of that green and yellow that's across there. Now this is the after picture. Look how clean the mortar is in the top. Some of the neighbours thought maybe I'd had the it repointed or something, because the roof has been coming up so clean, and it has been working for months. Here's a little shot of one of the neighbours' roofs. This is the same orientation, the same lighting, same day, but you can see the contrast between our roof and theirs. If you want to rewind and do an A to B comparison, have a quick look. But it's clear for us to see that Wet and Forget is doing the job, and I would recommend it. Will it get things as clean as jet washing? No, it won't. Is it incredibly easy to apply for quite big gains and good results? Yes, I believe it is. So I did purchase this with my own money. I haven't contacted Wet and Forget at all, but if you would like to get some, and if the video's been helpful, then I will put an affiliate link down below so you can buy it from Amazon, and I'll get a tiny few pennies from every purchase that you make. I'll be continuing to use it. I think it was quite a worthwhile experiment. I am going back over now and spraying all the other halves that I didn't quite spray, apart from I need to get that insulation off my patio. That's for an upcoming big project. The project that really got my channel started was one of insulation, and it looks like another big one is coming very shortly.